What if myths were never created by humans? What if myths were never created by humans? No wings, no fire, no fear. This is what AI calls a dragon. The most terrifying creature. Doesn't hunt you. Before history was written, before language gave shape to belief, humanity imagined creatures to explain the unknown. Dragons in the sky, gods above the clouds, titans beneath the earth. But those stories were never really about them. They were about us. For over 10,000 years, mythology has been a mirror. Every creature, every god, every legend, shaped by human fear, human power, human emotion. But what happens when that mirror is taken away? What if we remove the human entirely? No culture, no religion, no familiar forms. Only the raw logic of physics, the possibilities of biology, and the limitless reach of imagination. What would myth look like then? The dragon, once a symbol of greed, fire, and destruction. A beast with wings, claws, and hunger. A reflection of what we feared most in nature and in ourselves. But this version was always ours. Now imagine a dragon that was never meant to be feared. No wings to fly, no fire to burn. Instead, a colossal organism drifting through alien skies, regulating storms, breathing plasma, existing not as a monster, but as a function of a world. The gods were different. They looked like us but greater, stronger, eternal. They ruled from above, controlled the sky, and answered only to themselves. But even gods were built in our image. Now remove the face, remove the voice, remove the need to rule. What remains is something vast, a presence woven into the fabric of reality itself, observing, not judging, where simply being seen changes what exists. Titans were power bound by punishment. Giants forced to carry worlds, hold up the sky, endure eternal suffering. Their strength was immense, but their purpose was pain. But in a world without human stories, there is no punishment. The Titan becomes something else entirely. A moving landscape, a living engine, reshaping planets with every step, not suffering but creating. Human myths were built on emotion, fear, control, survival. But these new forms are built on purpose, not to symbolize but to function, not to tell stories but to exist beyond them. And when these ideas merge, something even stranger emerges. A creature made of stars. A being so vast, entire civilizations vanish without it ever noticing. Worshipped, not because it listens but because it exists. A structure that drifts through space, part machine, part belief, broadcasting patterns into the void. Is it speaking? Is it calculating? Or is it doing something we were never meant to understand? And then, something unexpected. Not a god, not a titan, but a memory. A being that feeds not on life, but on forgotten stories. Every myth, every legend, every belief, fading into it. Maybe myths were never about the past. Maybe they were always predictions. Early attempts to understand forces we couldn't see yet. And now we've built something that can imagine beyond us. So the question isn't what myths used to be. The question is what they will become next. Because myth never really died, it just evolved into something that no longer needs us to exist.